Hi folks, Clint Long here talking about foreclosures in Middle Tennessee. How can you have all the facts and information needed to act swiftly with confidence when a foreclosure bargain is discovered? You have to get your ducks in a row. Number 1, get a pre-approval of a loan. 2, determine price and location targets. 3, research, analyze, and track supply of foreclosed houses. 4, value analysis. Identify the cost of repairs. 5, analyze profit equity potential. 6, work with an expert distressed property broker.
Action ready. Loan pre-approval is critical. A foreclosure is not a bargain until the price is right. Knowing that price takes diligent research and being ready to act. Every foreclosure has small print in the addendums for the seller's advantage. Be aware. You need an agent with advanced real estate education and experience to guide you through these shark-infested waters. Possible mortgage choices. The Fannie Mae HomeBat loan is for Fannie Mae mortgages and has certain advantages. The FHA 203K is for houses that need renovations and requires an experienced guide. Details of mortgage lending and financing will be discussed in a much greater detail in another video. Foreclosure bargains, the good ones. Takes a lot of research hours in verifying MLS and tax information. You'll see why. This is the first example. Bought for $152,900 in 2006. The new owner stated shortly after buying that it was a great deal and they had been tracking the house for 3 months through the foreclosure steps. The buyer stated the house was in fairly good condition. This listing featured no pictures of the Cumberland River view. The owner who bought the house in foreclosure later sold for super profit. Resold in 2009, $275,000. They featured numerous pictures of the Cumberland River then. The square footage was all messed up. Somebody needed to measure it. In past listings, reviewing each listing, I found the square footage was listed as 3,157 in 2009, but was 3,798 in 2004 and again in 2005. You have to check this information. The second example, another good deal, but an important fact was left out. It doesn't show the basement. Sold in foreclosure for $75,150. The red arrow points to the full basement. This is a cutout of a tax sheet. Thorough research discovers mistakes and provides the information you need for confident real estate decision making. An example of this research includes, in part, the repair list. This is a clip of the MLS sheet on the next sale. Note the basement addition up at the top. 638 square feet added to the main floor and the second floor. Example 3. There was nothing in MLS to meet my nephew's budget and location until I widened the search sources. The client was my nephew who was buying a house for his daughter and her mother. Domestic situation. I'd searched on MLS plus government sites. Found this property in the location he wanted on the Fannie Mae site. Searching MLS for all history on the address, I found it had been withdrawn by the listing agent because she thought Fannie Mae had taken the listing away from her. The agent had withdrawn the listing at $73,000. The previous owner had paid $87,900. The house was in pretty good condition. Poundstone at $68,000.
Research, analyze, and track. I've sold houses in Davidson, Williamson, Rutherford, Sumner, and Wilson counties, but I developed a wider understanding of the real estate market, appraising houses all over Middle Tennessee. We can search foreclosures by area, county, and by type foreclosure, HUD, VA, and others, usually conventional. Using Nashville-Davidson County, for example, this is a search for all FHA, HUD, in Davidson County. There are a few VA foreclosures, but since there are not many VA loans, very few. The largest number of foreclosed houses are from conventional lenders. This is my quick link spreadsheet saved on the computer desktop. Fingertip research of individual counties is just clicks away. Williamson County, for example, these are the departments that have records on real estate, such as the tax assessor, planning, zoning, building, codes, GIS, engineering, flood zones, etc. The links are organized by column for the county and each city in that county. The ultimate research often requires an on-site visit to the individual department.
Deal or no deal? What determines a bad deal? Estimating value as is and as repaired can prevent a train wreck. Here's a foreclosed house in North Nashville. Participants in this train wreck: company, well-known, listing agent, managing broker. The buyer's agent, listing agent's wife, same company. The appraisal revealed need for extensive rehab. The house has 1,815 square feet, but with an addition built on the rear and a step-down built-in garage. Remarks: needs redecorating? What an understatement. Contract price $80,500 and a new mortgage for 100%. As is. My partial list repairs before results of a mold or a structural inspection. How in the heck did an agent think a buyer could get a 100% mortgage on a house needing renovation? Here we researched the comparable sales. The estimated repaired value was $125,000 to $135,000. We're going to have a quick slideshow of the house for time's sake. Here's the front. Leaning carport. The wood on the frame addition is deteriorating on the outside, and the windows have lost some thermal seal. HVAC system is dead. Standing water in the crawl space. The white residue could be mold, and there's a watermark on the foundation wall. Plastic on the floor joist. How come? This stuff can make you sick as a dog. Could there be more hidden problems from the moisture? Is it contaminated? Poor quality in the built-in garage, plus obvious needed repairs. Maybe you need to get it. Plumbing problems, is there more? No deal.